There's new hope for some of the whales still living at Marineland in Niagara Falls, Canada. A new sanctuary has just been approved in Nova Scotia. Our Angelica Gallagher spoke with project leaders and animal advocates about what this means for the belugas still in captivity. Angelica?
Marley, it's been weeks now since Marineland Canada threatened euthanizing their whales due to funding issues. And we're told this new sanctuary would be able to take in some of the whales that are still in captivity there, but the situation remains urgent and there are still some unknowns.
We have 30 beluga whales that are really threatened by Marineland with euthanasia in these last few days, last couple of weeks. So this requires a real crisis approach to moving forward.
The whale sanctuary project will now have a refuge in Nova Scotia for some of the whales still at Marineland.
It's about a 3-kilometer bay on the eastern shore of Nova Scotia where it's quite rural, and we're netting off 100 acres of that bay where we have a wharf, where there's an island that protects the area we're netting off.
It would allow them to swim in vast distances. It would allow them to use their echolocation skills, really to experience life as they've never experienced it before.
After years in the works, Vinnick tells us they're moving forward with construction, hoping to welcome whales next summer.
We now have the lease for the water space where the nets will be anchored, and we have the private land that we're purchasing for all the infrastructure. This is more than a $15 million project. It's a tall order, but it can be done.
While this new sanctuary would give 8 to 10 of these whales a second chance, Marineland owns the animals and would need to agree to the transport unless the government steps in.
It would be in their best interest to endure the stress of transport because in the end, they'll get to live in such a beautiful, beautiful environment. We really do need the Ontario government to step up here because more needs to be done to protect them now and to provide care for them. They could even take possession of them, even if they remain physically at Marineland. And at that point, the government would have a little bit more say.
Thursday, the Minister of Fisheries says in a statement she is happy to hear solutions being brought forward and will review any export requests made.
We look forward to working hand in hand with Marineland to welcome as many of these belugas as we can. We have not been in contact with them recently. We would like to be again.
Now, we did reach out to Marineland and have not heard back, but if you would like to donate to sanctuary efforts or learn more about their plan moving forward, you can visit our website, wivb.com. In the studio, Angelica Gallagher, News 4.